Residents of the Syrian city of Aleppo have flooded the streets, celebrating the city's liberation from militants. It comes after the Syrian Army General Command announced that government forces had regained full control of Aleppo. People danced in the streets, waved flags from their cars and honked their horns in celebration. Some residents said that this was the biggest day of their lives, and many called for it to be marked as a national holiday.
We truly have something to celebrate. This victory today in Aleppo is great, and God willing, we will be done with the terrorists in all of Syria. I hope Aleppo will be the beginning of the end of the war.
The excitement I feel today is beyond words. I cannot possibly express how I feel about this important day. Today should be marked as a Syrian holiday.
I cannot describe how I feel right now. I'm so excited. Congratulations to Aleppo and Syria, because we've got rid of the last evil militants. We feel secure and excited.
While the horrors and atrocities of the Syrian war have gained an awful lot of attention, another Middle Eastern conflict, no less brutal than the Syrian, seems to be getting overlooked.
The world is up in arms over Syria. Aleppo, airstrikes, Assad, non-stop media coverage. A tremendous humanitarian crisis. Possibly the worst in the Middle East? Nope, that's Yemen. 19 million people are in need of some kind of humanitarian assistance there. That's around 70% of the population. Why doesn't the media cover this? Surely it's an important story. Yemen is a battlefield for influence between two regional superpowers, Saudi Arabia and Iran. Iran backs Houthi rebels, and they booted the Saudi lapdogs out of power. So in March 2015, the Saudi-led coalition started attacking Yemen and imposed a naval blockade to bomb the Houthis. More than 8,000 airstrikes have been carried out since then. Over 10,000 people killed. Around half of them were civilians, the majority of whom were killed by Saudi airstrikes according to the UN. And yes, bombing civilians is a war crime, but we don't hear much about that either. All of this bombing would never be possible without the Saudis' good old buddy America, which supplied Saudi Arabia with cluster bombs and other bombs and still helps them refuel their fighter jets, plus provides intelligence for the kingdom. This is not to mention that Yemen, which has to import 90% of its food, fuel, and medical supplies, is currently on the brink of famine due to a Saudi port blockade. So why do we only hear about Syria?